Good afternoon and welcome back. This is my second nursery tour of my second room. I thought I'd show you today. So we will go in and see the dolls in my second room. First of all, we'll start here on this shelf. I'll have to go fairly quickly else the video will last forever. There's my vintage Snoopy who I had when I was a little girl. Absolutely adore him. Above this shelf here I have my two Kiwi dolls that you saw the green one on St. Patrick's Day, and that's the other one in a lemon dress on a wooden pull along toy. We'll go round, I don't want to go too quickly, to the bed. And first of all, on the bed, I have my Annette Hempstead dolls. There's two there. We have this little girl with the sulky face, and she's one of my favourites. She's holding a mini doll, but not the same as her, for it's a different club doll. Then we have my little baby. She's extremely heavy, that doll. She's holding also a mini doll, but that one is the same as her. Those came together. They have the usual gold writing on the shoes. She's holding a lovely blanket. And then the one sitting next to her is one of my oldest dolls. I've had her quite a few years. She's holding a mini baby as well. But again from a different larger doll, which I haven't got the large one for that. And then next to her we have two Charlie Bears, both purchased for me by my son. Down on the bed we have my first preemie, Charlie, who is my prototype that you saw. He was downstairs the other day. I've already shown him. He's got his wooden Moulin Rouge toy and his little bunny. Next to him we have a Ruth Annette, I think it's Ruth Annette preemie, another tiny little one who's got painted hair. Absolutely adore him. He's still in his winter clothes. I've got to change them all into spring. And then this one I made myself. Recently made this one. I've given him some moles. He's got blonde painted hair. He's got stork bites and milk spots. So yeah, really enjoyed. He's cuddled in a blanket because he's the tiniest out of all my Reborns, and he's got his Dumbo blanket and his Mickey Mouse, which matches the suit that he's wearing, Mickey Mouse suit. Then bring you down here, more Moulin Rouge toys. Recently purchased these from eBay. They are wooden blocks and absolutely love these, especially these quirky pictures. This one, really heavy these were, but got them for a lovely price, and anything Moulin Rouge I will collect. The same as this one. That's a wooden pull along toy, and sitting next to that, sorry the light's not very good here, is Phoebe. So that's what she's playing with. So we'll come now to the end of the bed. We have more Moulin Rouge toys. There's my little doll there. She's holding on to this duck pull along with wooden wheels. My son for Christmas bought me a hamper, so beautiful hamper. I kept it and put some more lovies in there. two from Moulin Rotti and my vintage Miffy doll. And those four I opened the other day. I've popped them in there for now, but they've got to go in the wardrobe. Then my partner bought me, because I absolutely love animals, he bought me a ticket for a zookeeper for the day, where I went to the zoo and I looked after all the animals, fed them, cleaned them out. I hand fed a fully grown lion, and I was lucky enough to go in and stroke a full-sized white rhino. I was able to stroke through the bars. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Never forget that experience. Then in there we have my Moana doll, which I recently purchased Christmas time from eBay. But I've never seen one, that's the only one I've seen with the rubber face. The other ones I've seen have got a cloth face. And that was the Ashton Drake one that participated in St Patrick's Green Day, and also the cat. You saw her as well. So coming up to this, that is a gypsy caravan that my late father made for me. He used to make gypsy caravans, dolls' houses and garages for the children. So that pride of place there. Then we will come down on the floor. Down I go again on my knees. And I've got two dolls by Gotts. Doll, the first one, the tallest one, is one of the oldest dolls that I have. She was one of the very first more expensive dolls, shall we say, that I ever purchased. Again, when you was able to have the layaway. So I purchased her by paying monthly. And then I recently found her sister by the same artist, Susie Eimer. So got her as well. She's got a lovely face. She's got freckles. I'm on my knees again. She's got all freckles on her face, beautiful eyes, and oh, she's getting on a few years now. I bet she's about 8 years old, if not more than that. Next to her, I've got a vintage doll, which we found at an antiques fair, sitting in an antique doll's wooden chair, which again we purchased from an antiques fair. And she's got her wooden pull-along toy as well, which is, as you can see, that's vintage too. So those all fit together. Now, if you don't like horror dolls, I wouldn't look at the next one. But this is a recent find I found on eBay. This is Samsara, I think, from the film The Ring. The original version, not the American version. I prefer the original subtitled version of this film. Was absolutely glued to it when it first came out. Scared me to death. And then I was able to find this doll. Beautifully painted. Who I thought looked just like, when you put her hair over her face, she looks just like the girl from the film. She's got her horror rag doll with her. Sorry, my hand's a bit shaky today. Don't know why. So that's her rag doll that she's got with her. Her hair is extremely long, goes all the way down there. Her dress is made to look old. She was thrown down a well and left to starve. See the antique lace on the bottom of her dress and the way her feet are painted? She's a large doll. She must be about 35 inches, if not more. And then another film which I absolutely love is this one, Alien. And my son, I said I wanted an alien figure for Christmas, and my son got me this one. which I just love. So he sits there on the horror table, keeping her. A lot of people and friends and family that come up, they say to me, oh, how can you have her in the house? She comes down obviously at Halloween and sits downstairs in a chair, but she does scare a lot of people. So I'll just stand up again, come around here. This picture on the wall, don't think you'll be able to see it because of the window. There we go. Is one of my favourite statues in Rome. When we went there, she's St. Catherine of Siena, who brought the Pope back to Rome. I just love this statue, so I took lots of photos, different angles, and then put it in a frame. But I just love her. St. Catherine of Siena. Just that look on her face. Just love her. But yeah, that's going off the doll subject. So we'll come round here. It's my window. I've got a vintage Noah's Ark. We in this house love wood because my partner is a wood turner, so he makes loads of things out of wood. Sorry, you can't see the details very well there, but there are all the animals. Oh, there we go. All made of wood. And then my statues on the window. That horse I've had since the 80s. Sorry about my washing on the line. Got a ballet dancer there. And that's one of my favourite statues from Florence. So as you can see, it's a nice sunny day again outside. That's a Capodimonte from Italy. And then finally here we have the vintage section. So I was lucky enough to find this one, Little Miss Kiss. She was mint in the box. She'd never been out the box. So that was a Christmas present off my partner. She even has the tag still on her wrist. She'd never been out the box. Then next to her is another vintage one. Again, she was in the box and we found her at an antiques fair. She'd never been out either. Then I've got the vintage donkey on wheels, which I had to clean him up when we first bought him because there was all rust on the wheels. So with my partner's help, I cleaned him up. And then the teddy at the back, had for years as well. And this one is actually musical. There's put him on the bed so you can see. Turn him over. He's got as you can see, that way. So he's musical. There we go. So that's my vintage bear. And here next to him is a toy I've just recently had. He's a vintage Humphrey. And the reason I picked this one, he'd even still got the tag on him. There he is. I'll turn him round. You can see his face. He plays a song as well, and it's in fact a song I used to sing to my son when I used to put him to bed. Hush little baby, don't say a word. That's that one. And then finally we have my last two preemies, which is twins A and B, who I looked for ages. I always dress them in matching outfits, and they've both got the same loveys, Piglet and Eeyore by the 100 Acre Wood. So that's those two. And they've got the dummy clips. I've just clipped them onto the end of the loveys at the moment because I can't, with a zip on the sleeper, I can't get them on the sleeper. So I've just put them on the end of the loveys. So that's all those on that bed. I'll zoom out and you can see them all. So yeah, that's room 2 of my doll collection, and I've also got a few in an office. So maybe next week I'll film those and let you see those, but a lot of them are my smaller dolls like Cindy's and Pippa dolls and dolls like that. But I'm sorry about the wobble. But thank you very much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, welcome back. And if you're not, it would be lovely if you could subscribe. So hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.